Good day everyone, especially to you ma'am. I am Aiza Emindo and now I will be discussing also about the social pension program which is focusing on the policies and acts involved, the government agencies that take part in its implementation, and the challenges of this program. Now let us discuss the several important laws and policies that serve as the backbone of the social pension program. These include, first is the Republic Act number 9994 or the Expanded Senior Citizens Act of 2010. This law is the foundation of the social pension program. It gives more rights and benefits to senior citizens in the Philippines. One of its important parts is that it directs the Department of Social Welfare and Development to give a monthly pension to poor elderly Filipinos. These are senior citizens who are 60 years old and above, who are sick, weak, or have disabilities, and do not receive any regular pension or financial help from their family. This law recognizes that many elderly Filipinos are poor and need help. It gives them 500 pesos per month to support their basic daily needs such as buying food, medicine, and hygiene products. Later on, in the year 2022, Republic Act number 11916 was passed to improve the program further. This act amended the older RA 19994 by increasing the monthly pension from 500 pesos to 1,000 pesos. This increase shows that the government understands the rising prices of goods and services and wants to provide more meaningful support to senior citizens who are struggling to survive. This small but important amount gives our elderly populations more dignity and better chances of meeting their needs. The third one is the Republic Act number 8291 or the Government Service Insurance System Act of 1997. This law is about the government service insurance system. It provides pensions and other benefits for people who work in the government. Even though this law does not directly support the indigent seniors under the DSWD program, it is part of the country's overall pension system. So by having GSIS, government workers can receive monthly pensions after they retire. The GSIS law ensures that retired public servants are taken care of, so the DSWD can focus more on helping those who have no source of income at all. The fourth one is the Presidential Decree number 1146, known as the Revised GSIS Act. It amended the previous GSIS law and strengthened the insurance and retirement system for public sector employees. It supports also the idea that even in the earlier years, there is already recognition of the need to provide financial assistance and protection to workers when they retire or are no longer able to work due to illness or old age. It complements also the other programs by ensuring that public employees are well covered by retirement benefits. The last one is the Republic Act number 1161 or the Social Security Act of 1954. This law created a social security system which is designed to protect private sector workers through retirement pensions, death benefits, sickness benefits, and disability support. Like the GSIS, the SSS is not directly tied to the social pension program for indigent elderly, but it forms as part of the overall social protection system in the Philippines. It ensures also that those who have been employed in the private sector have access to financial support after retirement. Moving forward, several government agencies work together to make sure that the social pension program reaches those who truly need it. The first one is the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or the DSWD. This is the main agency implementing the social pension program. The DSWD identifies and verifies indigent senior citizens and creates the master list of qualified beneficiaries. So, they also manages the distribution of the pensions to ensure that the payments are delivered properly, monitors the program's implementation, and handles any complaints or issues. The next one is the Department of Budget and Management or DBM. The DBM releases the budget for the social pension. They are responsible for allocating and releasing the budget to the DSWD based on the number of qualified senior citizens. Without the DBM's financial planning and support, the DSWD will not have the funds needed to provide the monthly pensions. The timely release of budget from the DBM is essential to avoid delays in the payout of benefits. By managing the country's financial resources properly, the DBM helps make sure that the social pension program runs smoothly and reaches as many indigent seniors and beneficiaries as possible. The next one is the Social Security System or the SSS. Although the SSS is not directly involved in the social pension for indigent seniors, it also plays an important role in the country's broader pension system. The Social Security System provides retirement pensions, disability benefits, and other forms of support to private sector workers. This agency ensures that people who were formerly employed in the private sector have access to financial help during old age. The other one is the Government Service Insurance System or the GSIS. The GSIS serves the same role as SSS but for the government workers. It provides pensions, disability, and other benefits to retired public employees. The GSIS helps in making sure that retired teachers, police, and other government workers are financially supported. Like the SSS, the GSIS does not give out indigent pensions, but it reduces the number of people who need it by taking care of its own members. That way, the DSWD can focus its budget on the truly poor seniors who have no other support. The last one is the local government units or LGUs. The LGUs are very important because they are the closest to the community. They help the DSWD by identifying senior citizens, verifying their living conditions, and supporting during payouts events. LGUs often conduct house-to-house surveys to confirm who really qualifies. They also help with organizing the events for pension distribution, providing venues, transportation, and security. Their involvement is key in making sure that the program is felt even in remote barangays. Without the help of LGUs, the DSWD would have a harder time reaching seniors in far-flung areas. Now, despite the program's benefits, it also faces many challenges that need an urgent attention. First is the staffing constraints. In some areas, DSWD offices do not have enough staff to handle the large number of applications and beneficiaries. This causes delays in processing documents, validating the information of applicants, and distributing the pensions. With limited workers, the DSWD struggles to monitor beneficiaries and handle complaints or problems. Second is the awareness and accessibility. Many seniors, especially those in mountainous or remote areas, do not know that the program exists. Even if they qualify, they may not apply because they don't understand the process or have no one to assist them. Some are weak or sick to go to the municipal office, and as a result, they miss out on help that they badly need. There are also issues with targeting and validation. Sometimes those who really need the pensions are not included in the list. Meanwhile, others who are not poor are mistakenly added. This can happen due to poor data, wrong information, or lack of coordination between agencies and LGUs. Another problem is the payment delays, which are also common nowadays. Sometimes the funds from the DVM are released late. Sometimes there are problems with the disbursement system. As a result, senior citizens do not receive their pensions on time. This is very hard for them because they depend on that money for food, medicine, and other basic needs. Finally, we have digital limitations. The government wants to use modern technology bank transfers to make the process faster and easier. But many senior citizens do not know how to use these, especially those smartphones, and do not have bank accounts. Because of this, digital methods are hard to apply, and the transition to faster payment systems becomes a challenge for them. In conclusion for this, the social pension program is a very important effort by the government to help our indigent senior citizens live a better life in their old age. It is supported by strong laws and guided by dedicated agencies. However, it still needs to overcome many problems so that it can reach more people and give support in a better and more timely way. With improved staffing, better data, more awareness campaigns, and simpler systems, the program can become even stronger and more helpful in the future.